Hi. So, last night my sister came in from Del Rio, and that's like 250 miles away from where I live, southwest, near the Mexico border, near something Acuna. I can never pronounce it, so don't ask me. And her and my youngest niece, Casey, they got in about 9-ish last night, and they just stayed the night. And on their stopover to my oldest niece's house, which her and her husband live near Houston, and they're going to go look at another horse for my niece Casey for her 4-H project. What does this mean to you? Yeah, probably nothing, because y'all didn't get to meet her. That's fine, really. Yeah, she was up and gone at the break of dawn, making it loud and clear that she was leaving. So I'm just, getting myself ready to go get my pot of beans on, so I have something to eat for dinner tonight, because it's cold as fucking raining outside. It's been raining all night, like cats and dogs. There's road closures because of high water, and our yard kind of looks like a swamp, and the whole Texas thing. It's either dry as hell or flooding like a mofo. I don't know what to tell y'all. It just happens. And yeah, my phone kind of lost its footing there. So right now I'm just kind of getting ready. I've got all my Clinique moisturizers that I just can't live without, because they're phenomenal, and they make my face feel so yummy. I have, because all the meds I'm on, my skin goes batshit crazy. Literally, I used to have oily as fuck skin, and which is probably a good thing now that I'm old as dirt, but now that I'm on all these meds, I have to hydrate, so that's what I'm doing. And now that I got that all done, I'm gonna go slap a little bit of makeup on and, I don't know, do something here, brush it. And then I'm gonna go into the kitchen and do a little cooking. And I'll teach you how to make some award-winning pinto beans. Yes, they are award-winning. Well, they were when I used full-fat bacon before I couldn't eat it. So now it's full-on vegan. Yay me! But you do you. Okay? I see you shortly. I guess I should rephrase the whole vegan bean thing. This is the first time I've made my pinto beans since I haven't been able to eat pork or beef. So, I used to put bacon, pork bacon, in my pinto beans. And that's what I won pinto bean cook-offs with. And now that I'm not able to eat pork or beef products, I've been eating more of a plant-based diet. Not 100%, so I can't say I'm vegan. I can't say I'm even vegetarian. But I've been eating gluten-free and mostly plant-based. I do eat some poultry and fish products. I can't eat a lot of poultry because even that kind of makes my tummy go woohoo. But I don't seem to have a problem with seafood so far. Knock on wood. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not telling you what my secret ingredient is in those beans, so don't even ask. I add a little touch of liquid smoke to those because I'm hoping that'll add that smoky flavor that the bacon used to add. We'll see what happens. Anyway, the whole idea of sorting beans, as most of you know, is because beans, when you get them in a package, are just fucking nasty. There's dirt in them, and you want to pick out the gross ones too. And let me show you just some of what I pull out of my pintos. So here's some of what I pulled out. These are all halves, which I know that they're gonna pull out, go to halves anyway. But and then a rock. Yep, you'll find a lot of rocks in your bags of pintos and other beans, and that's the last thing you want in your pot of beans. Isn't it pretty? All this rain. It's raining, it's raining. Reminds me of that Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's rain flooding down in Texas. All of the telephone lines are down. Yeah, give me a beat and I might be able to sing it. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So these are looking good, aren't they? They smell about right too. And what we've got going on here, so far they've boiled out most of the water. So what I'm going to do is pour in 3 more cups of water carefully. I know that sounds like a lot of water, but it's not. Just trust me, okay? I know what I'm doing. We're gonna let that come back to a full boil. Okay? Ooh, I know, shiny, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Sparkly. Oh. Back to the beans, yes. Okay, so stir that yumminess back around. Always use a wooden spoon. Just trust me on that. Bring it back to the boil. Lid on. Good to go. So that's kind of how I do my beans. I don't like soaking them overnight because they don't absorb any of the flavors that you add to them. I know a lot of people that soak their beans overnight, and kudos to them. I don't like cooking my beans in a crock pot because, well, that takes too fucking long. I know a lot of people who use pressure cookers, and, well, I don't have one of those. And quite frankly, they scare the fuck out of me. And so this is how I do my beans. And they're starting to smell just like my old beans used to when I added bacon to them. So I'm kind of happy with the way they're smelling. And so now what I have to do before I even taste anything is I have to wait for the new addition of the water to kind of boil down and absorb all of that good spicy yumminess, to see if I have to add any more seasoning. And once the beans soften up some more, which will be a while, I'll start my rice because I'm having rice and beans because everybody else is having fucking pizza. And I can't have that shit. So, and I went to go get some gluten-free waffles out of the freezer, and Somebody ate them motherfuckers. Brand new box, hadn't even opened. So, I was kind of pissed. I'm the only one in this household that is on this limited diet. And, you know, all these other foods in the freezer that don't say gluten-free, that, and they gotta eat my shit that isn't as expensive. You know, I just blows my mind. I had a mini meltdown earlier, and kind of lost it. But I spent a little time editing a vlog from back in October, right after I found out about my shoulder being torn. So if y'all want to see that, I will definitely post that or upload it. What the fuck ever. Just let me know in the comments and I'll add a bonus video since I missed day 1 of Vlogmas. Anyway, I'll get back in a little bit with what my beans and rice look like. Oh, hi. So, I'm just killing time by, you know, editing shit. You know, it's what I do when I don't have anything else to do. Just waiting on my beans. Okay, so I got my rice done, and our beans are done. And man, they smell good, and I tasted them, and they are really good. So, here we go. Just like so. Nothing better than, you know, hot beans and rice on a cold, wet night. Yep. Ta-da. So, that's it. And that's it for today's Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go eat and get this uploaded, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.